Hi guys, I hope everybody's doing okay. I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I am going to be doing the Ascension messages today, so this will be for anybody who's already aware they're on an Ascension journey, going through an awakening process. For anybody who is newly awakened and needing some advice and guidance on what might happen the next few days, then this might be the message for you. This is not going to resonate with everybody. This is just a general reading for the collective. So if it doesn't resonate with you totally, just take what resonates and leave the rest. How many am I supposed to? 4 of them today. Okay. All right, guys. So the first and most important card is, gosh, I can't even talk right now. The first and the most important card of this reading, I feel, is dreams. This is referring to lucid dreaming, astral traveling, having out-of-body experience, dream interpretation. This could also be referring to healing something or adjusting something within your auric field while you are lucid dreaming. I feel like many of you are learning how to heal during lucid dreaming. That is a time state when you're dreaming but have control over the dreams. So for many of you, you're maybe meeting your twin flame in the astral. Maybe you're meeting angels or just higher self and learning how to do something with healing the aura. Something to do also with chakra health or, yes. I'm also hearing interdimensional connections, and I don't know what they're trying to tell me with that, but there's something that is happening during lucid dreaming with that as well. For many of you, this is something that's very new is what I'm getting. You may be somebody who's newly awakened, who has been connecting more deeply with like the earthly spirituality. This is like the times of Lemuria, the times of Atlantis, the times when they were using crystals as a way of generating energy, when they were using herbs as a way of healing themselves, when they are also using intention as a way of changing energies and manifesting things into their reality. So for many of you, this is a new thing that you're going through. Maybe even some of you have been going through this journey for quite some time. However, lucid dreaming is something that you maybe didn't really do. So now this is being put in to your journey now. This is a time of chakra health. For many of you, you're needing to watch videos, guided meditations, things of that sort that's going to get your chakra health good for the most of you. You probably already know how to do so, but if you don't, Spirit is asking you to watch the videos that will help you to learn how to heal your own chakras, balance them, expand them, things of that sort. Also, it's time for a lot of you to learn how to expand like the third eye chakra and the crown chakra so that you can get more connected with spirit, with your visions and things of that sort. So it's not just one time that you work on your chakras and they're awakened or they're functioning. Yeah, they'll be functioning, but it takes like repeated time after time after time of trusting in the process and getting into that state of meditation for something to happen. And what I mean by something is a supernatural experience where you're seeing something in your third eye, like geometric shapes, tunnels, maybe even traveling through other dimensions and realms. I mean, so much happens when you continuously connect with those. Copper, will you please stop? Lay down. So many of you might be in an energy of separation, or maybe you feel distance from your spirit guides, distant from maybe a lover even, but this is Spirit saying that it's time to get reconnected. I do feel like some of you are starting to like ignite some sort of passion when it comes to a connection with someone. If you're not in separation, then you're definitely longing and desiring to take something to the next step, maybe flirt more, maybe, I don't know. It could be anything, but they're saying, you know, something is shifting and changing, but it's because of you desiring that. So continuously thinking about that and what you desire in a positive manner is going to get that to come towards you. If you're having any kind of negative thoughts or doubts about it, then it's not going to happen. They told me to take the bottom, which is vulnerability, which means just that. It's about allowing yourself to be open to things that could change and transform for you at this time. Even the negative aspects of what you may seem to feel as a negative aspect, they're telling you to be open to that, because each one of those challenges or negative aspects or whatever you want to call it. I'd like to call it challenges. I don't know why I'm saying negative aspects. I guess because a lot of times it'll make us feel in like that negative type of vibration. But keep your heart open. I'm feeling like some sort of connection with honesty at this time. And this may be like taking an honest look at your life and seeing if you're where you want to be, or maybe it's about trusting that the person that you're relating to or having a connection with is honest with you. So take that how it resonates, but it's also about being gentle with yourself and allowing yourself to receive. Okay, which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. What other messages do you have for us for the next few days, please? For all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please. What other messages do you have? Okay, there's a project that you may be putting some time into that is not producing results that you may feel as if it should be producing at this time. And what Spirit is telling me is this time is not the right time. So it doesn't mean that it's not ever going to be the right time, but there's something that's being held back from you, or maybe a start to something isn't starting exactly how you'd like as easily as you'd like it to start, or maybe it's just having a very, very slow takeoff. And Spirit saying it's not because it's not for you. It's just that it's not time. But within the next couple weeks to the next couple months, expect that there's going to be a major shift in this direction. And I'm feeling like the direction of forward movement is what I'm feeling. For some of you, this is some kind of connection with finances developing, or more finances or what have you. Give me just a second. We've got commercials on drive. So this next card is telling me that there may be something that you're putting time and energy into that you may want to consider doing it in a different way. So like I was just saying a minute ago, I've been feeling like still doing readings, but maybe sometimes I'm very good at just intuitively reading. So just doing intuitive reads for people, letting them ask questions, doing intuitive reads. And I'm actually kind of feeling excited about that because it's something that I really like to do. So for many of you, maybe you're finding a different route as to how to get what it is that you want, or maybe, maybe you're being asked to just take a step back for a minute and look at things from a different perspective, then put some more time and energy into something. Not these? One more? Okay. What other messages do you have for us, please, in the next few days for all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? A lot of you may have Archangel Michael working with you. For whatever reason, this angel's been coming out quite a bit during the last several readings that I've done, as well as when I was going live. I know for me, this angel has been a big protector, as well as helping me to learn how to do things like protecting my energy, believing that I'm already protected so that I am protected, and things of that sort. So this angel may be helping you guys in that direction. But for many of you, we have reconsider, and we also have choose a different direction. So this, I feel, is just a confirmation of what I was already saying, is that there's something that you're putting time and energy into that maybe you just need to stop and focus on something different, or maybe you need to find a new way of doing it. I feel like for many of you, 808, it's finding a new way of doing whatever it is. If this is referring to a connection with somebody, I feel like the need for just backing away and letting them take the wheel for a while, meaning like whatever happens, happens. If they're not coming towards you, then it's not meant at this time. If they are coming towards you, then it's definitely meant for this time. So for many of you, choosing a different direction is going to be very beneficial. Someone needed to hear the answer, yes, I'm not getting anything else off of this but balance. This is a card of balance, things coming together. I am feeling a heart awakening for somebody. So this could be a time when you're going through having to heal trauma, or maybe you're healing things that have to do with grief or unconditional love, or maybe you was taught that rejection is and abandonment is something that maybe you was taught that was always going to happen for you. So you're having to reprogram yourself to know and believe that that's not always going to be the life for you. Rejection, abandonment, disapproval for some of you. Anyhow, there's a heart awakening happening for many of you that's bringing balance. Which card? Thank you. What other messages? Am I supposed to take both of these? Okay, so you have called, which is talking about a purpose, a soul calling, something that Spirit has you know, before you was ever even born, you and the universe worked it out to where you was going to be awakened to a certain ability, a certain craft, a certain type of attribute that was going to help you to help this planet to evolve, ascend in some way, shape, or form. So for many of you, this is a time of awakening and developing multiple types of psychic gifts per se, or maybe there's just a natural talent like being an artist, a musician, a painter, a carpenter. I mean, the list goes on, but there's something that spirit has, you know, talked it through with you before you was ever born and said, hey, I need you to do this, or you agreed, signed that contract, and you're like now going through some sort of initiation, some sort of training, going through experiences that are helping you to do just that, helping you to develop those aspects of you that you need to develop and things of that sort. So this is a time to step up and lead. For many of you, you may feel like you're a guru, a teacher, meant to be in the limelight is what I'm hearing. So a lot of you may feel a sense of fame, or, you know, being in the spotlight. Maybe you're being directed to make videos like I do on social media or something like that. Not saying that's going to make you famous. However, what I'm saying is putting you in the spotlight in some way, shape, or form. So it's not always about how many followers you have, how many subscribers you have. That used to be my whole focus, and I completely realized that's like the human way of thinking. It's not about that 1111, guys. So for many of you, you may even be going through situations where you're experiencing things that have to do with the ego and desire. Okay, so this is a time of finding different coping mechanisms. I'm feeling as if many of us are doing things that we used to do, maybe things like overeating, overspending, instead of meditating or watching TV, doing things that are not in alignment with what our soul desires for us. Okay, so for many of us, we have this calling to use spiritual gifts or some sort of natural artistic talent to help this planet to evolve. However, instead of practicing, you know, artistry or music or whatever it is, you know, healing, we're watching TV, we're playing on our phone, we're, you know, doing things like going shopping, whatever it may be. We're doing the opposite of what spirit is needing us to do. However, everything has a purpose. So while we're doing these things, it's also teaching us and giving us awareness, like, why am I doing this? I don't want to do this. This doesn't feel right anymore. It's not who I am anymore. So an understanding, a deeper understanding, and an awakening is happening through this, which is helping you to even grasp a little bit stronger at that calling. Okay, guys. Some of you may even be going through healing things like addictions, which in turn is leading you to like that heart healing or that heart awakening. Because a lot of times when we have addictions, it's because of some sort of trauma or some kind of programming that we've heard, you know, our entire life, like we'll never be good enough, we aren't good enough, you know, all kinds of things that could have led us to that, having that addiction. So for many of you, it's leading to a heart awakening or a metaphysical heart surgery, so to speak, as you're healing 1313 and clearing out any kind of addictions that you may have. For some of you, you may need a 12-step program. Many of you may already be on top of this by using the angels to help you with this healing, clearing the energies of addiction, whatever it could be. It may be sex, drugs, rock and roll. It could be spending money, anything. So the Singer of Connection is saying that there's something that maybe isn't happening just yet with a connection, because there's still something that needs to be seen. It could be the other person or the other party involved, or maybe spirit's like, you know, the connection with us isn't as deep as you want it to be just yet, because there's something we still need you to experience, something we still need you to see. However, maybe it's coming in dream time. So for many of you, maybe keeping a stone by your bed like labradorite, or for whatever reason, I'm hearing obsidian. I would have never, ever thought to use obsidian. However, clear quartz next to your bed at night, having intentions, speak the intentions into the stone that you want to remember the dreams that you're having at night, the lucid dreaming that you're having. And set intentions to lucid dream. But there's something that you're learning or experiencing that is helping you to learn something that has to do with the lucid dreaming, how you're healing yourself during doing so, and things of that sort. there's a process to it, is what I'm hearing. So for many of you, this process involves sometimes feeling connected and sometimes feeling disconnected. The energy of the fairies is with a lot of you. The need for putting out like dark chocolate, fresh cut flowers, anything that has to do with repeated thoughts of going and cleaning up nature, maybe gardening, maybe it even is talking about meditating, for whatever reason, meditating in nature. This could be your fairy guides assisting you or asking you to do so. So if you're wanting to meet your fairy guide, then close your eyes, go sit under a tree, set intentions to do so. Do the same exact thing for several days in a row until you finally see your fairy guide. They do exist, guys. They exist in the physical, and they also exist in other realms, other realities. So, doesn't mean you'll ever see one with your physical eyes. However, in the third eye area, you should be able to get an image of the fairy that is your fairy guide. You might even get a name. You might even feel a response energetically from them. Anyhow, which cards am I supposed to go to? These still. What other messages do you have for us, please, for the next few days for all those who are already aware? Many of you are going to be running into an abundance of time, energy, maybe even money. I even feel like an abundance of opportunities coming towards you. So you could have several opportunities that are all career opportunities. However, all of them could be good ideas, but some of them may have different aspects that'll bring you a little bit closer to that in which you desire. So really paying attention to and maybe reconsidering things and, looking at all directions before you choose. Okay. This could be in love, romance, your spiritual direction, your career path, what have you. I feel like many doors is what this is trying to tell me. This is prosperity lies ahead, though, which is talking about new beginnings and abundance, things coming together. So we do have a new romantic cycle begins. This is underneath the yearning card. So just like I was saying earlier, there may be somebody that's yearning to be with you, or maybe there's some sort of longing to start something with a deeper connection or what have you. I do feel like balance is coming to a situation. If you've been feeling like it's not moving forward in a romantic connection, of course, this isn't for all of you, but know that balance is coming. But for many of you, it's because you chose to go in a different way. You chose yourself instead of allowing someone to treat you the way that they were, or maybe what have you. You chose a different direction, and when you chose you, it opened up the opportunity for them to see like, shit, this is really what I want. I may have pushed them away, blah, 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 blah. I mean, it could be a million scenarios. However, there is some adjustments that are going to be required. I do feel like a sense of being versatile, allowing yourself to be flexible, free-flowing is what I'm also feeling with this. But there is some things that are starting to get in their final stages. So this could be a final stage of an awakening, a final stage of something that has to do with a business that you're putting together. Anything. It's a final stage of something. Maybe it's a final stage of finally getting to a point of, okay, let's commit. Okay. But whatever it is for you, however it resonates with you, take it how it resonates. Which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. What other messages do you have, please? Am I supposed to take this one? Okay. Am I supposed to take this one? I'm going to tell you, some of you may be in a lustful type of energy. This is asking you to really pay attention to what may be happening. So we are being cautioned that we could be going through a little bit of losses at this time. This could be the loss of friendships, of connections with others, because what I'm getting here is that Spirit is realigning a lot of us. Many of us may be out of sync or out of balance with what it is that we truly desire, or what even our soul desires for us. And like I was saying about overeating or overspending and it doesn't feel good anymore, Spirit's like, yeah, it don't feel good anymore. And I'm cautioning you, like, you're going to start to feel even worse than what you feel if you don't let go of these things. So the need for clearing out the energies that no longer vibrate with you, including friendships, because new friendships are coming in. For many of you, you're meeting your spirit team, your soul tribe, whatever you want to call it. You're meeting those people who originated from where you originated, came here for the same exact reason that you came here, to help other people in this planet to evolve and ascend, or so on and so forth. But I feel I feel like some of you are losing some of the people that are around you just because they no longer align with you. So Spirit is definitely letting you know, like, there's going to be some changes, some transformations, and it's not going to feel very pleasant. Not all of it. However, expect that a lot of these changes are going to happen from now within the next couple months. Very, very soon, I'm feeling. Which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. What other messages do you have? So the cat is a card of flattery, but I'm not really feeling flattery with it. I'm feeling like a playful type of energy. Like they're showing me as if a cat bats around like a toy and they're being real playful. I'm kind of getting this playful type of energy. This is on top of vulnerability and yearning. So this could be referring to a connection, the need to play, or a playful type of energy being felt in a connection. Yes, yes, yes. I'm hearing that may even be something that's going to bring more balance. Maybe not taking things so seriously or not being so serious about something that you're saying or doing in a connection. Some of you may be moving soon, but this is a card of success, a new adventure. We do have a number 6 on this, which represents connection, balance in a connection, but this is a card of success. It's right on top of the balance card, and it's also right on top of vulnerability. So for many of you, you may feel like to have this happy future, you're going to have to open up and allow some things to be taken away and allow some new things to come in. And I'm feeling a lot of new things coming in. I do have the fish on the bottom, which is talking about riches, success as well. It also is talking about a foretelling of money. So if some of you are expecting money or been asking for money, just keep positive about it. That money will come. And we also have a tug and a pull from the universe. This is Tower Moments, but on the other side of that, on the flips, I have the hiccups, sorry guys. On the flip side of that is breakthrough energy. So this is what we are feeling and experiencing right now, especially when it comes to lucid dreaming, breakthroughs with that, learning and experiencing different things that will help you to understand all about lucid dreaming or astral travel or out-of-body experience. There's multiple ways for most of those things, guys. Not just one. I don't care what anybody tells you. I've experienced many different ways of astral traveling. So a blessing from your soul. You are a beautiful soul full of infinite wisdom. Stop judging and start loving yourself. You are blessed with endless potential and on the verge of transforming into a radiant being that is your true essence. Shine your light and allow this blessing into your heart. Let's hold only one of those. Root chakra, foundation for life, security, stability, and feeling grounded, able to withstand challenges. I am clairvoyant, so many of you may be having visions, just like I was saying, chakra work and tapping into and connecting with over and over and over again your third eye and your crown chakra until you start to see those visions and have those experiences with spirit, the angels, source God, the universe, higher self, what have you. Soul star chakra, connection with spirit and higher self is deepening. I will develop my spiritual abilities and psychic gifts. I will let go, ascend, transcend. I am enlightenment. I am divinely guided in all that I do. I am unconditional love. I choose to see the world through the eyes of God and not my own. I am respected. Okay, guys, please like, share, subscribe, and follow if you don't already. If you're interested in a full reading giveaway, please watch this video. Obviously, you've watched it if you got this far. Like the video and then put a comment or an affirmation down in the comments as a way of helping me to get into the algorithm so that I can help more people who are going through this awakening process. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. If you are interested in live readings with me, please go join me on Healings, Readings, Empowerment, and More. This is a Facebook group. You have to be a member for me to be able to see your comment. So please ask to be a member and then you'll be able to participate in any kind of live event that I do. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Much love to you guys. Bye.